It's pretty obvious, right? The financial landscape is shifting beneath our feet. Crypto, CBDCs, centralization, federal governments taking control of banks, and the list goes on. No more stability. Everything is crumbling. Now, what if I told you that your nest egg is at a much higher risk than you might think? In fact, if you have $20,000 or more saved in your retirement or invested in stocks, your nest egg is facing extreme risk. So sit back, relax, and listen closely for the next 8 minutes, where I won't just tell you how to secure your nest egg, but also show you how to potentially grow it with investments that the world's wealthiest individuals are flocking to for high returns. Hello, friends. The DeFi Doctor here, and being the head of education for the #1 DeFi platform in the industry, boasting over 3,000 investors with a team of more than 100 top researchers and analysts in the world of finance, I've witnessed on many occasions the immeasurable risk that most people with a net worth of 100,000 or higher are at a scary disadvantage to. In fact, a risk that has plagued the financial stability of the world a few times before. And myself, alongside our team of highly decorated analysts, are seeing the early signs of reemergence now. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly why your nest egg is at risk, the factors driving this upheaval, and most importantly, how you can safeguard your wealth in these uncertain times. Recent bank collapses have sent shockwaves through the financial system, with institutions failing at an alarming rate. Many are recognizing the extreme lack of safety of their deposits. Let's look at some hard facts. In 2023, we witnessed the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, the largest bank failure since the 2008 financial crisis. This wasn't an isolated incident. Signature Bank and First Republic Bank followed suit, making 3 of the 4 largest bank failures in U.S. history. These collapses resulted in billions of dollars in uninsured deposits, leaving many depositors in financial turmoil. But this isn't a new phenomenon. History is riddled with examples of financial instability. During the Great Depression from 1929 to 1933, nearly 9,000 banks failed. This wiped out the savings of millions of Americans, with depositors losing an estimated $140 billion in today's dollars. The combination of rising interest rates, inflation, and mismanagement has created a questionable future, leaving everyday savers vulnerable. And it's not just the United States. In the United Kingdom, we saw a stark example of government mismanagement with the infamous Brown's Bottom. From 1999 to 2002, the UK government sold off 401 tons of gold reserves at an average price of $275 per ounce. This decision, made at the bottom of the gold market, cost UK taxpayers billions when gold prices surged to over $1,800 per ounce in subsequent years. The foundation of traditional finance is inevitably beginning to crumble. The warning signs are here, and they are weakening the 3 financial pillars that the safety of your nest egg depends on. The global economy is facing unprecedented challenges, including inflation and supply chain disruptions. In the US, inflation peaked at 9.1% in June of 2022, the highest since 1981. Supply chain disruptions continue to plague industries worldwide. The 2008 financial crisis, which saw the collapse of the Lehman Brothers and the near collapse of the entire financial system, is a stark reminder of how quickly things can unravel. And today is no different. In fact, it's eerily similar. Now let's talk about a development that's causing serious concern in the financial world: central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. CBDCs are digital versions of the country's fiat currency, issued and controlled directly by the central bank. The introduction of central bank digital currencies is no longer a distant possibility, but a near reality. China has already launched its digital yuan with over 13.9 billion in transactions by the end of 2022. The European Central Bank is in the process of developing a digital euro, and the Federal Reserve is also exploring a digital dollar. While these may seem like technological advancements, they raise serious concerns about privacy and financial autonomy. CBDCs could allow governments to monitor every transaction, implement negative interest rates, or even program money to have an expiration date. Make no mistake, CBDCs represent one of the greatest threats to financial freedom in our lifetime. They have the potential to give governments unprecedented control over your money and, by extension, well, your life. Public confidence in traditional financial institutions is at an all-time low. A 2023 Gallup poll showed that only 27% of Americans have a great deal or quite a lot of confidence in banks, down from 40% in only 2020. This erosion of trust is not unfounded. From the 2008 financial crisis to the recent bank collapses, the system has repeatedly failed to protect the interests of everyday people. So here's the solution. As traditional finance crumbles, a new little-known industry is placing itself as a solution to all of this madness. What industry am I talking about? Well, decentralized finance, aka DeFi. DeFi emerges as the impenetrable fortress protecting and growing your wealth. Here's how DeFi counters each major threat. Against economic instability, DeFi platforms offer what we call stablecoins, pegged to real-world assets, providing a haven for cryptocurrency devaluation. For example, DAI, a decentralized stablecoin, maintains its value by being pegged to the US dollar through a system of collateralized debt positions. This stability is crucial during times of economic turmoil when traditional currencies may falter. Unlike CBDCs, which could give central banks unprecedented control over your money, DeFi puts you in complete control of your assets. Smart contracts replace intermediaries, ensuring your transactions remain private and free from government interference or manipulation. For example, decentralized exchanges like Uniswap processed over $1 trillion in trading volume in 2022, all without any central authority. DeFi's transparent, immutable ledgers restore faith in financial systems. Every transaction is verifiable on the blockchain, and smart contracts execute flawlessly without human error or corruption. The total value locked, or TVL, in DeFi protocols exceeded $50 billion in 2023, demonstrating growing trust in these systems. Platforms like Aave or Compound offer decentralized lending and borrowing, where users can earn interest on their assets or take out loans without traditional credit checks, further enhancing trust and accessibility. DeFi isn't just an alternative, it's a superior financial ecosystem. It democratizes finance, enabling the unbanked and underbanked to access essential financial services previously out of reach. Users can take out loans by collateralizing their crypto assets, bypassing the need for traditional credit scores and making financial services much more inclusive. Unlike traditional financial markets that operate within a set of hours, DeFi platforms operate 24/7, providing continuous access to trading and investment opportunities. Most importantly, DeFi empowers you to be your own bank. Your assets remain under your control, protected by cryptographic security that surpasses traditional banking safeguards. Look, the time to act is now. As we've seen, the traditional financial system is teetering on the brink of a storm, and your hard-earned nest egg could be at risk. Listen, I'm not here to fear-monger you. I'm just here to lay out straight facts. As I'm sure you know, it seems like the US financial system is on a decline, and the government simply can't hide it anymore. However, I don't want to leave you hanging in this mess. I want to offer you a way out of it. That way being decentralized finance, because this could be your shot at sidestepping the traditional broken banking system. This could be your shot at having investments that truly outpace inflation. This could be your shot at securing your nest egg. I mean, do you think you'll be able to do that with the current financial system? I think not. And the beauty about DeFi isn't just the fact that no single entity is in control of it. It's the fact that only 0.2% of the world are currently invested in it. Yep, 0.2%. So technically, you can still get in early. And if you wanted to do just that while getting a clear, step-by-step plan on how to take advantage of this booming, soon-to-be $800 billion industry, then the next step is to hit that pop-up in the right-hand corner or head to the top of our description for our A to Z guide on decentralized finance and how you can start potentially profiting massively off this high-performing industry. It's a quick video that will tell you everything you need to know about this exciting opportunity we have with DeFi. So on that note, I wish you health and happiness, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.